there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
This is Sunday.
No.
24th. 24th. I'm there.
I'm after you and Adel.
All right, we're back. There we go, Kev. I knew you were going to say something, you little bastard. We're back. We are here. We're ready to go. We were just talking some jiu-jitsu. Wow. Mikey was calling you out on he's like, Todd didn't have the wrist movement.
I know.
It's okay.
Well, Genovia action. There, you gotta go.
Don't want to know what that means.
Man,
that Arkansas. That's good. Shout out Twisters. Kev. I wish you were there. It was a good time.
Good movie.
Really?
We should honestly go back. Boog said I would
go back.
I would go to the D box now that we know what to expect.
Where the seats move.
Where the seats are.
Dude, might just be us three.
I'm down.
And Kev will come.
Kev would come to that.
So we'll bring our friend Eddie. You know what I'm talking about?
Ed and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie.
God, Eddies, man. There's some horror stories to Eddies. I don't know. We were talking jiu-jitsu. I don't know where we're going with this. Exactly. Fuck it. The Eddies, though. JB gave me one time when he was 15. I was probably 14. And, we were both playing up, right? So we're playing with 18-year-olds. He's good enough to play with them. My brother's just on the team, so it's just hey, tag along. We'll get you some innings when we're up big, down big type thing. Cool with me. But we're in Arizona for the fall classic, and I'm fully expecting just to pitch 2 innings, get a couple at bats the weekend, call it. These things called Chiba Chews. Chiba Chews. But back in the day, it was they were going by doses, not grams. And so it was this is a 12 dose. And it's no one knew what a dose to me.
Though?
Yeah. Nice. We just go out and say it. But yeah.
Well, Eddie, I don't know what a cheap chew is.
Well, yeah, it's the kind of Eddie. Anyways, going on. I like the classic story. You eat half of it and you're like, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. Whatever. And mind you, this is
Are you at a game?
No. So I should have set that up better. We're in a hotel room, just shooting the shit with all the guys, right? There's a connecting hotel room, just the best times ever, right? I'm 14 years old. These guys are all the dudes. I'm throwing in hammers, that's when I started it, right around when I started was with that team. Just impressionable, right? They're all doing it. I'm fuck it, whatever. And so I eat half of it, and then I'm I'll throw in a fucking ring of fire. Fuck it, let's do it. And so that's when you throw in, and I had pouches, so I felt a little more comfortable. But you throw in your whole can, top and bottom of pouches, and it's 16 pouches. It's a lot. It's a mouthful. So
it's a ring of fire.
And so it's a ring of fucking fire. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm feeling pretty good. Again, not edibles, not hidden. It's an hour, and I'm this is bullshit, whatever, I'll just throw and dip. So I do the ring of fire. Everyone's holy shit, this 14-year-old's and a fucking idiot, but this is fun to watch. So I'm eating it up, obviously. Then I'm JP, you got that second half, this shit stinks. Take it, boom, eating it. I'm I'm fine. And then all of a sudden, it's just oof, warp speed. And then my dad and John were staying at a different hotel, and so my dad was not with it. He calls John to pick us up. He's hey, on the way to get you guys, be there in 10. I'm I can't, there's no, I can hardly walk, let alone get out and talk to my dad. So anyways, I'm going, and I look in the mirror, and try ghost white, I'm pale as pale could be, and I'm starting to feel sick at this point. I'm fuck, what do I do? And John was there. John knows what's going on, but he's not saying it. Good brother, not saying anything, not selling me out, but also kind of distracting. Talking to my dad, doing the leg work for me.
Right.
So I'm thinking we're in the clear, and then we get to the hotel, and I'm like I'm gonna throw it. Like it's coming out. I don't know what's going on. Like, but I'm gonna throw up. I'm fucking on a different planet right now, and so I'm like, hey, I'm like, I think I was texting John, like trying to figure out what I should. I'm like, hey, actually, I'm gonna take a shit down in the lobby. I'm like, I really have to shit. I don't want to smell up the room. Yeah, it seems like a respectable move, right? Yeah. And so I go, and I'm fucking blowing my brains out for like 15 minutes, just throwing up, and it's like a lot nonstop. And I remember like sitting on the floor and like throw up all over my shirt. And I'm like, now how do you explain this? You're shitting. How do you explain? I mean,
it came out the other way,
right? And so I'm like, what do I do? Not thinking, I just throw the shirt out and just walk up shirtless into the. And I was like, and I was like, where's your shirt? I'm like, I got some shit on. I was like, I had bad diarrhea. I was like, what fuck? It just like get me into bed. And so like, I remember just like hitting the pillow and just like you think you would go to sleep right away, and it's the exact opposite. And you're just like, I can't like anything that happens, you're like just overthinking. Oh, it was fucking miserable. And then, of course, the next day was the day that I get my innings, and I'm like, oh my God. But got clocked at 86. That was the hardest I ever got clocked throwing. 86 on the bump as a
14-year-old.
Yeah, turning 15. So it was that summer. It was the summer classic, I think, not the fall classic. But yeah. I mean, I never got clocked. Probably hardest I ever did. That's why I chalk it up to being loosey goosey, just going up there nice and whippy.
Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah, I mean, just a fucking nightmare of a situation. But yeah, fun times.
Good times.
Dude, I had to sit through Ashley's grandpa's funeral after my green out.
No way. The same day or like the next day?
The next morning.
Yeah.
Just sitting there with a stomach ache. I was just like,
right, not wanting to do anything.
What is it? A green what?
Green. I won't go into specifics. Let's just say three Jack spicy chickens later. It was.
He had 3 Jack spicy chickens in one.
JC.
Did you order 2? Go back through for the third, or did you go? Ooh, that's crazy.
It was crazy.
At least you didn't go through the drive. What's the max number of times you guys have hit fast food in one day?
I went to a 7-Eleven in Slow. I think we went 3 or 4 at the same one.
Were you getting food
times.
There though? Were you
we got like candy. We got Slurpees.
Taquitos.
It was like really hot, so we did like a double Slurpee run, and then like we came in at like 9:30 to get like a red box and like more candy, and like
the guys like, hey,
you guys should just live here.
That's always like, it feels good, but feels so bad at the same time. You're like, shit, I gotta stop. That's why I fucking stopped going to Chipotle for lunch. I mean, aside from just trying to eat, I mean, the food that I bring, Kev, shout out your rice bowls. I mean, that's game changer. Wow, just some instant rice game changer. But Chipotle, the girl, every time I check out, be like, welcome back. And I'm like, fuck, stop. Like, this is hot? No. And I think she was like 15, 16, a little too young for a job, and me. But
they say Michael Bridges eats it every day, so
yeah, they have so much salt in all their shit. Like, their rice is so overly salted. It's like, if there was an option to just get like plain rice, not cilantro lime, I would do that. But like, sometimes I get it, and I feel like they don't know the fucking difference between a teaspoon and a tablespoon. Like,
isn't the brown rice plain?
The brown rice is, which is what I've been getting, but sometimes brown rice is hard for the boy to digest.
I had brown rice tonight.
Brown? No, I've tried to hop on the brown train, but it's like, nah, dude. It's white all the way. Jasmine, no doubt.
Clip that.
No, we're talking about rice. It's totally fine. But yeah, no, white rice, jasmine rice was the top dog.
What's jasmine rice?
It's just another thing of white rice. It's just like a different.
Oh, it's just like a different
literally different grain rice.
Swedish white.
But yeah, I mean, going back to fast food, I think 5 is the number of times I've hit fast food.
Did you go to the same spot, or did you go different?
No. Like, sometimes, like in Reno, there was a couple spots where it'd be like Jack in the Box, McDonald's, and I would hit like Jack in the Box for food, and I would just keep driving, go get a McD's Coke, you know what I mean, in the same round. So there's like nothing better than
Keystone, baby.
dude. It's mixing fast foods is incredible.
What's Keystone?
It's the street on which
There's a Jack and McD's in the same lot.
that's literally the one I'm talking about. But you would pull
You don't
through,
see
and then
that
like
very often.
the other end of the parking lot is like the McDonald's. So you just continue the loop all the way
There's
through, and it's
Little
like
Caesars and
Way.
yeah.
Taco Bell and other stuff.
And so it's like you don't feel super
Keystone.
guilty, but yeah, I mean a McD's Coke with like a Jack
Stone.
Spicy Chicken
That
is
makes it so much easier to.
Dad loves a raw
that,
stone.
That would have been deadly.
What?
Dad loves the Stone.
stoned.
The Stone.
Who's that one guy? The one guy? Was it Rob? Not Rob Stone.
Rob Lowe?
No.
Rob
It's like
Stone.
it's like a series.
A series?
Yeah. Get off it.
Now I'm interested. Now
the Family
it's-
Stone?
No.
Rob Ryan?
He's gonna fucking laugh his ass off. When I tell you this. No, it has that one actor.
You're good. No idea. But the other times is we were doing the fried chicken sandwiches. We were trying to figure out what. So we went the Popeyes,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, and
KFC?
And KFC, yeah, exactly.
KFC, okay.
And I mean, hands down, Popeyes, fucking, it's not even close. But those are the times I've just crushed fast food, and that's the one thing. Trying to eat cleaner, passing by a McDonald's when you're,
Just to get a sniff and keep driving, baby.
dude,
I've been
it's
trying-
tough. That's even worse.
I've been trying to get off the energy drinks, and so I've been
Right.
doing.
Nice.
It sounds bad. I've been doing Coke.
Clip that. We had two.
I'm doing Coke.
Make these Coca-Cola. My bad. Make these Coca-Cola.
Put that on a shirt.
But so then I'm now trying to transfer to iced tea. I tried a sweet tea.
Is that
Friday
caffeinated?
night. Yeah, but it's not a lot of caffeine. I tried a sweet tea Friday night.
From
Little-
Mickey D's?
Yeah, a little too
That's-
sweet.
Yeah, but
Little
that's
too
also
sweet.
gonna. Just a sugar bomb. It's the
Well,
worst
it's
thing.
I feel like I get
You think
ass
that's-
sweet tea at McDonald's the last like 5 times I've
You
went.
think you think
Hit and miss.
it's more? I think they lowered it from like 60 to 30.
I don't think so.
Anyways, so literally like I'm in line for an iced tea, and I can't. I say
Coke.
I
It's one thing. I gave up the soda. I'm like no soda, no ice cream, and like it's the soda is the toughest one. So McD's Coke, like there's Almaden. I'm coming home off the freeway after jiu-jitsu, 10:30. I'm like
Oh yeah.
prime. I mean, I could down 2 sips, that thing's gone.
But just see, honestly, it's good for you.
That's what they say, but like
JLP always did that too.
yeah, but like
What, a Coke after a workout?
yeah, that's what like Floyd was big on it, like because they say it's like there's I think it's like an hour and a half window. I forget what it is and the science behind it, but like an hour and a half window where you're depleted of those sugars to where like your body will like intake the sugar like in a good way as opposed to like putting it to fat. I don't know what the science. It's horrible. I don't know the science, but yeah, I've heard that, and I don't know. I found an electrolyte drink, not found, but Santa Cruz Medicinals guy who goes to our jujitsu.
Medicinal?
No. I think it's medicinal. Santa Cruz.
That medical herb.
Fuck, I might be fucking the name up. Sorry, Brandon, if I am. But anyways, they sell electrolyte drinks and all this shit, and so like. He just like comes around every once in a while. Well, he comes around all the time, but like every once in a while he'll be like, here you want. And so I have like a nice little tub of electrolyte. Got nice salts, less sugar. There you go. And packed electrolytes. So
Salt it up.
yeah. So what do you? Okay, that's one thing. Like I said, no soda, and I've been trying to just drink water, but I fucking hate the taste of water. What do you do? Do you buy like they make
You need to drink the pH charged water.
Right here, baby.
Okay, that's what I get.
matters
Propel
what water
zero
you drink.
sugar packs, and that's what I've been adding in my water. Just a little flav.
Yes.
It's no sugar, no.
I'm basic. I just drink
But the
coffee
pH.
and water with the pH.
You put creamer in your coffee, you black.
No.
So I'm black coffee. And that's what I was gonna ask you.
Black all the way, dude.
Yeah, I mean, shout out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kev, you're not in the crew. You already rode for the whites. But have you ever thought about coffee? Like you gotta find not the one Tay gave you, but just like a straight.
But I had the other week. It was a vanilla sweet cream cold brew, but I did 3/4 of cream. And then I added.
But you're gonna gain 40 pounds drinking those.
Well, how about just like, do you drink hot or cold?
both?
Okay, so I'm hot all the time, which
I
is
prefer cold, but hot's just been a lot easier. Lately.
cold is nice when it's like you're not going to like at Google we had just like cold brews on hand, which was primo. But I'm not paying $5
I used to make my own cold brew, but it just was the cost of it. I was spending way too much money on coffee.
I feel like I should just get those vanilla sweet cream cans and just shotgun them. So it's just a quick fucking.
Why don't you just get the Starbucks ones? They come in a bottle.
Yeah, the double shot of espresso.
Yeah, but they're like vanilla flavored.
Oh, the
like
Frappuccino.
No, not the Frappuccino. There's a black.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
I know you're talking about the jug.
No, I'm not talking about the jug. It's like at a 7-Eleven. It's like a bottle of cold brew, and there's like a vanilla flavored one. It's just a nice hint of vanilla.
I
don't know if I used to get them in a bottle, but they might be in a can. But that's what you get.
Cold brew.
Yes.
I know, and I'm saying I just want to get it done quick.
Well,
Grip it
why
and rip.
quick? Why not just learn to enjoy the flavor of coffee?
It's literally like I'm drinking fucking.
But think
I
of
need
it as you're
coffee,
drinking energy. That's how I started to drink coffee. It was like
Not a bad take.
you're drinking it, right? Like when you think of it that way, it's not as bad of a taste if you're getting energy from it. And now I'm at the point where I'm kind of washed
drinking
on
mud.
coffee. Yeah, just a cup of mud. Just like a road dog. It's sick. A black coffee, and that's the thing too about black coffee. People are taking coffee orders. I'll just get a Americano. You'll nothing.
Yeah. No.
you're
Yeah.
just black.
Everyone looks at Starbucks. Yeah. Venti cold brew. Room for cream? Nope.
No,
Straight black, homie.
absolutely not. Yeah, I don't know. We're just shooting the shit. I don't know. Boys, what have you been up to, Kev? I want to get into your guys' Tahoe trip.
Okay.
How was Tahoe?
Well, I also after that I heard there's a really cool All-Star game that happened that we need to get into.
All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was gonna hit on.
Okay.
cool
Oh,
moment.
at Muni. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a part of that. I saw pictures. That's sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get into that. Tahoe. We got to make sure we talk about your dad's fall, but I want to hear about the whole trip. Rye said Siege's fall might have been the highlight of.
I heard that you went off on him kind of on Right Cow.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
no.
I see it in a much different light than the rest of the herd. So yeah,
Get into it.
yeah, we will.
Not a sheep. I love that.
Right
Kev.
Cow, put that bulletproof vest on, baby.
No. It's no. I'm just saying in terms of just the fall. That's what I'm saying. We'll address. So yeah, no, we were going down. We were doing the Truckee River, and so pretty much I'll just get to the kind of the.
But you guys are in the big tubes. You're not, or like in the big like boat-ish inflatables. You're not in like single individual tubes.
No, we're in one big. It's meant for 6.
Right.
And we had 5 people.
That's nice.
So we were going down, and the Truckee River, the last like 0.7 is where it's like actually, like you need to be in unison when you, or like you got to know what you're doing because the water's moving quick. You got rocks, just.
Class 5?
No, not back in the dude. Nothing will top that, man. That was so epic, man.
Didn't someone old as hell go on that with you guys?
No, you just sit. We're like, you're not gonna just sit there. You're not
Goodness.
That's
he's
so
like, I'll row.
sick.
We're like,
Yeah.
"Not to row."
Coco lost a cross. Remember outside in the floating. Oh,
Uncle
shoot, dude.
Warren, fucking ledge.
Yeah, I know. But so we're getting down to it. And so first we lost an oar. So we had 3. Now we're down to 2. So that's okay. Cause like now it's me and Ryan, but I was behind Ryan all day. So like my dad and Nick were alternating. They had 1 row. So they would switch off.
Who is the 5th while we're here?
Olivia, Ryan's
Okay.
girlfriend. So me and Ryan are in unison, like rowing all day.
Mm-hmm.
And now when it's getting all choppy, I have to go to the other side. So now like my same like stroke pattern is not the same because
Yeah,
now
you've been
I'm
hitting
like starting to almost mess us up because I'm like, now I have to realize like I'm like left hand pushing and I'm like, oh God, I think I realized I had my right hand to help me out, but yeah, so it made it tough getting down this. So we are stopped on top of a rock, basically the bottom of the raft. So, I mean, we're trying to push. And it's like, I mean, like
I've been there.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, Rhea and Ryan
you're
are like,
trying to hit the humps.
Yeah, like we're really tugging. Like, I mean, we're ripping water away and shit, but nothing's happening. So my dad is like, all right, so he's gonna get out and just give us a little directional push, because then it'll be easier for me. I'll get deep into the water because Ryan had kind of, I think,
How deep
rocks.
of water were you guys in?
Wasn't super deep. I mean, my dad's on his feet and he's fine. Like, as he's about to get us, and he steers us off. And so, as he's coming in, so he just got his right knee done. Yeah,
Probably not the guy to get out of the boat.
Hundo P, bro. And so,
Is this where the disagreement comes in?
well, this is, I mean, just where yeah. So my dad's got like his left side in, but he's having trouble kind of getting his right leg and right part of his body up over
getting
like
back in.
himself. And so there was like a moment of pause in terms of like he was there for like 3 seconds. And my dad is kind of like giggling about it now. So I think that's what also.
But he's climbing to get into the raft.
Yeah, he's climbing to get into the raft. Yeah, he's climbing to get into the raft. So, like, again, and this is where water's moving, and like now we got rocks, and like, again, the plant leg is the bad leg that's only got like 2 months clean off of surgery and like not a lot of time. And so after, I mean, like, again, like I see 2, 3, and he's not gonna be able to get in despite like people laughing. So like I go here, I get him because now I've got kind of like some of his thigh, and then I got like my hand on his shirt.
That's what I mean, but like Nick didn't go for like the trunks
said
to
you
pull.
dove like across the raft.
Well,
like,
yeah, because
to save him.
Yeah. I mean, it's my dad.
Like in 3 feet of water, though.
But here again,
Moving water.
Yeah. And so again, it's moving water and it's rocks. And so again, his plant leg is surgically repaired. So this isn't like maybe his good side.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, water's coming in now. The raft is moving. So like again, if we just keep moving a little bit more,
Just tweaking
now again, you get a foot on a rock. I mean, and he's in shoes. So like, I mean, you're gonna be in a good place.
What
to like,
is the footwear situation? Are you wearing shoes and socks? Kev, that's a
Oh,
psycho move.
like rafting shoes or water shoes?
Like pretty much everybody was though, because like it told you when, like in like the little itinerary, like pre-hand, it's like you need to wear like closed-toe shoes for basically this instance, like because at the end it's like actually.
So those shoes are ruined then.
No, I was wearing like Nike mesh like shoes. Yeah, it was totally fine for water. Yeah.
Gotcha. The pictures looked crazy when you guys were standing in 6 inches of water wearing tennis shoes. I was like, God, Kev, I'm gonna call the police on you.
No, I was not really intending on getting out, but then once everybody did, I was like, all right,
Fuck, I gotta do it.
It's fine.
Okay, that's good.
So no, he again as we're going, and I mean at that point, once I realized he's not going to be able to make it like on his own power in there, like come on, man, we got to get you aboard because now like we've got this thing moving because now we're going to start just
taking off.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, like I said, once I realized he wasn't going to be able to make it himself, I'm like, okay, let's do this. Like we got to get you back on, big dog.
So you did get him in though?
Yeah, no, I mean we got him in, and then we were able to scurry our way down. Like nothing really climactic really happened after that, but no, I mean
You said you got mad at him.
But
What?
You said there was an argument.
But
Well, no, because Rye was laughing.
yeah, that's where I was just I didn't laugh at all. Like once I realized, like, oh shit, like because like I said, I realized what leg he's got to like get himself now because I mean, he's gonna have to push, support, and roll, and if he can't do that, like we're like the seconds were ticking because like he said, he redirected us, and now we're like about to start
moving.
So it's like shit, we gotta go.
I mean, Nick should have got out and redirected. That's
No, it's not on Nick. It's not on Nick. But no, like I said, it was all good. Like my dad, like I said, my dad was kind of giggling in the moment when he realized himself like he couldn't get over. But like I said, the time was ticking where I was like, you can't be laughing for much longer. We got to get you in, man. Shit.
Did you have a life jacket on?
Yeah, we all had them on. Mm-hmm. We were all okay in terms of strapped up.
You guys was that North Shore then, or I mean the north part of north of the?
probably because Truckee, yeah. right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was wherever the ending part of this little.
Is that where you float into like the restaurant at the end? Is there a
Yes.
restaurant over the top?
Yep. Or there's like
Yeah.
there's some like little. I think it's more like a bar and grill.
So-
area.
exactly.
Ryan and I were talking. Did we do the American that time then, or did
I
we do
think
like?
so. I don't think we did because that was my first time doing the Truckee River. Because like seeing it and going through it, I was like, I don't recognize really most any of it.
We did like, I don't even like not class 5. I think we could do 2 class 4s when we
It's
went.
pretty crazy though.
No, but literally we did great all the way through. We're following the guide, like everything was great. I think our family had 3 boats. It was we were the leader. I think. Where were you? You were with Uncle Siege?
No, we were behind.
I was with
We
Lauren
saw somebody
and Travis.
tip in front
No,
of
I know,
us.
but that wasn't them. That was a different. Because they're like, okay, this is the big one, and he's like, he teaches you like you got to go 2 hard ones into the thing, and then like when we go out, another one like to get in safe.
Right, yeah.
And so literally we're
That's great.
we're about to hit this, and then a group in front of us goes. And they hit it wrong and completely flip. The
All
raft
of them?
flips.
Oh,
They all
shit.
spill out. And we're like, at that
Yard
point,
sale.
I'm like, holy shit. And
That's kind of crazy.
no,
What
and
the
then
fuck?
The other guy, the raft or the guide climbs on top of the raft, and he's like fishing guys out with the oar, and our guy's yelling, "Do your job, like screaming, and we're like, "What the fuck?" Uncle was sitting there just like, and then we ended up hitting it fine, but I was like, "Holy fuck,
Dude, I remember that. Do your job.
Yeah, he's like, "Do your job, do your job." I'm like, "Holy fuck."
That's fucking nuts that the group flipped and he's just fishing them out.
Completely, they were like old. They were like in their 40s and 50s.
Oh man.
Just floating down the river.
Completely
Just
going down, yeah.
hitting every rock in sight.
Hitting the class 4 rap.
You guys wearing helmets? Did you have to wear helmets and
yeah,
everything?
yeah.
Oh, that's
Helmet, life jacket, the full thing.
Mija almost died doing that.
really.
She was a guide though. Yeah.
Oh
the
shit! So she was like,
The oar got like stuck in her like life vest and like in between rocks.
oh shit, just clotheslining her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like she couldn't get out. And
How
like,
did she-
Someone just
Snatched her.
Well,
Up.
no, on some trips, because Uncle Benny and Aunt Sherry said they do like whitewater rafting trips where you like it's like a 3-day thing and you camp and
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
But there's some parts of rivers where it's so dangerous that you like get out and walk on the shore, and then the guide has to like guide it down by himself, and then him or herself, and then
Nice.
I
I forget what that's called though. When you move the boats out of like, cause a lot like we went on one. I think it was in Truckee, and like the water. I think it was the same one you guys did, but the water was so low at the time that like portage. There we go. We had to portage our boats around one of the areas because the water was so fucking low, and was like.
We had to do that even a couple times too, where it was just like we couldn't even.
You're scraping
we just kinda-
bottoms.
we just dragged a little bit and then just got us. But
me and Jim did the Truckee in Reno. I went over on my own too. Remember I fell out.
Oh yeah. Well,
It was so fun.
I've floated that river so many times where I've like it's a different it's like the Reno section, right? So like it all flows. It flows from Pyramid Lake to I think does it flow into Tahoe or right next to? I don't know.
Is that a booze cruise?
Yeah, yeah. So that's what like we used to like. Not when Boog's group went. I don't know what we were drinking, but we used to get twisted tea bags.
Tweez.
Or wine bags, and that's what you would get, and you would just unbox and you just float it in the river next to you, so it's staying chilled.
Right, yeah.
And then you're
That's
just
smart. I didn't know they did twisted tea bags.
Yeah, and they're they're nasty work. But that's why it would be so
tweez.
fun because you'd be having a bag, and someone would just fucking huck it across the river, splash land, and you just go pick it up and fucking.
Slap
But,
it, give it a couple taps.
Yeah, but we went with Boog, and like it was all his friends, and I was like, I'm just gonna float ahead. I was like, I'm gonna let these guys, and then of course Michael Dennis moves of the year.
Dude, a tool.
But
Wow, unpack that.
Actually, shout out him. He's got put on strike. Got put on strike team. So yeah, didn't come home. He had to like go out to wherever the fires were at.
oh no way! So is he doing Cal Fire? What's he doing?
Cal Fire.
Oh shit! I wonder where at. Where's he
Monterey,
stationed?
like literally like right by Pebble Beach, 17-mile drive.
I didn't know he was doing Cal Fire. I know a bunch of people
Shout
in
out.
Cal Fire.
Shout out Major.
that's cool.
That's good for
Yeah, but
him.
he's wifed up and low key being a bitch. So.
Wow.
What else is new?
Send the link.
But nah, that's
that.
Tahoe's always a good time. We went there
man.
for our senior trip. Our class cheaped out. No, everyone was like, I don't want to go to Hawaii. We don't want to go to Hawaii.
Oh my God,
Or,
that was your senior
not
trip
se-
in
not
Tahoe?
not see. Wait, yeah, senior trip. Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, but it was. They were like all the guys. It was like all the guys were down. All the guys were like, "Yeah, let's go." And then all the girls were like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
And so we were like, the guys were like, "Let's just go." And then
Class of 2014, a bunch of losers.
a bunch of sneakers.
Tahoe? What the
I will say it was all paid for. Not a single one of us paid. We paid for food, and that was it. So that was kind
But
of
like,
nice.
I'm trying to think. Like, what's the draw in Tahoe if you can't gamble? Like, you're not getting any bars. I mean, just drinking.
What's
at the
the
cabin,
draw of Hawaii?
Drinking on the beach, fake IDs.
You can do that.
Strip clubs.
That check. You can do all that in Tahoe.
You did a strip club in Tahoe?
Yeah.
Where?
On the Nevada side.
A little deeper into it.
But yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it
Did
definitely.
you guys do South Lake then?
Yeah. We went right next to Heavenly. But dude, it was so funny. I got in a fight with everybody. Everyone was like, they were all just getting hammered, and I was just like over. It was like day
Getting in a
5.
fight
We
with
were
everyone in your class.
yeah, like it was like we were there for a week, a long time to be in Tahoe.
yeah.
But it was like it's free. Everyone was just kind of like whatever. Like we'll tailor out, you know what I mean, as time goes. So everyone's getting hammered, and I'm like just kind of over it. And it was like back when I was still drinking pretty good amount, but I was just like a week's a lot. So I was just like taking days off, whatever. And like they're just being assholes. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Like I'm just gonna sneak out. And so I snuck out of the house, turned my phone off, and went and saw a movie, and like didn't tell anybody. And so like I'm not looking at my phone, like it's all like whatever gone. And so I go get pizza after the movie. So I'm gone for probably 3.5, 4 hours. just MIA, like not responding. Texts are going green. And so I guess everyone went out like looking for him. But I was like, fuck you guys. Like that was my protest to them, was like, fuck you. Like, and so I got yelled at by I was like, I don't give a fuck. I saw a good movie. What's the Grateful 8? Is it
Hateful Eight.
Is that the funny
Russell?
one? No, what's the funny one where it's like a spoof on Taylor Lautner's in it? The one where Taylor Lautner's hanging. It's like first time. I don't know. It's
Dave Franco? Or James?
yeah, I think so. I don't know, but that movie. Yeah, if it's like the one where he's first time, and then he gets hung and he's like dancing on the fucking noose. He's like, hey. Good movie. But yeah, I mean, not what you think of a senior trip, but it was.
Our senior trip was wild, kid.
You guys went to Hawaii,
Hawaii.
and what was wild?
A lot of drinking, a lot of girls.
Bitches and hoes, Kev. Bitches and hoes.
She's in hell.
Yeah, strip club.
Which is, I'm not. Are you guys strip club guys? I'm like,
I'm
They
I'm
just
not
Begging to go on my birthday, but no one was down.
Oh, were you actually? You should hit me up. I'm
after a couple swirls.
I'm like, I like laugh and stuff if you're in a group and like you're just like throwing money on the side. I'm not like let's get a private dance.
Yeah,
thing.
and that's what, like, I have a couple friends.
PD guy.
If I'm going,
Shout out, dude.
Doesn't surprise
PD
me.
guy.
PD
guy.
is crazy.
PD, maybe drop some GCs on the.
Some ghost cheese. what was it? Some RGC.
So when that guy walked out, I was sending a snap to me.
Oh, that's so good. But yeah, I like had a couple friends that were like strip club guys, and it was always like, let's go. And I'm like, I just don't like, it's fun to sit there like and shoot the shit. Like if you're just looking for a place to hang out, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, no,
I guess,
would only
but
do it
like
like on like a trip like that or like a.
that's what I mean. But like,
bachelor
I
party or
just like a
something.
casual. I'm like, it just does nothing.
Yeah, like I was gonna go if Perry won. We're gonna go. But that was that. Like,
Just
if
start
I win
throwing.
something or if it's like a special occasion.
Wow, I like if you win something, you just blow all your money at the strip club.
So
You go to AJ's.
celebrate.
AJ's, wow, nice little titty.
I got mega
dance on the stage.
What's
so
AJ's?
funny.
It's the bar on Lincoln. It's like it's not a titty bar. It's like bikini. They're all in bikinis and they can't touch.
Is it a cafe or is it a bar?
No, it's a bar.
It's a bar. It's the one right across from Hoppa's.
Yeah.
Shout out Carol Bruce.
You got Mikey a lap dance?
Yeah, and that's what he was sitting there. First we said, this is a great freaking thing. We went in, we were playing, we found some billiards hall like on the end of Lincoln and San Carlos.
Yeah, it's pretty new.
Yeah. So, they redid it all, so it's really nice. So we went swirling and twirling before, and then we went a couple claws at the billiards, and they were like, fuck it, like because I had never been. I'm like, fuck it, let's go to AJ's. So I went in and paid everyone's cover, and it was fucking dead. And
That's
this girl
so
comes
bad.
up, and she's like, and that's the other thing, they're chatting, making conversation. And I'm like, she's like, oh, where'd you go to high school? I'm like, I went to Willow Glen. And she's like, oh, I went to Pioneer, like class of like 2022.
That's
I'm
crazy.
I'm significantly older than you.
That is
I was
so
like,
weird.
I was not near that. No. But
the small talk. No,
no, I know.
The local town small talk is
they're like trying
on.
they're like obviously wanting dances and stuff.
Right.
So we, of course, we're like talking, and I just start yelling. I'm like, "Hey, it's my friend Mikey's birthday! It's his birthday!" And they're like, "Can we get him a dance? Look at him dance!" So they went in the center of the stage.
Oh no!
In front of everyone, and they're giving him the dance, and you're not supposed to touch. And I was like, Mig, feel free to touch, man. Touch those things. The security's like, do not touch. Do not touch. It was so we're all dying laughing. Like stuff like that is like super fun. We're just laughing, and the girls don't care. They get paid.
Yeah,
so.
well, that's exactly. That's so funny. And then remember, I think you guys immediately told Sam Jones afterwards, or I don't know if he was with him at the time, but like it got brought up to her, and she was like, "Oh, thank God, take the legwork out for me."
Shit.
She was like, "Do all that, hell yeah!"
I think I asked Mitch, like, "Did you tell Liz we came here?"
Wow, that was a no, hard no.
Shout out.
Shout out, Liz. Boog, what have you been up to? What's old big Boog Meek
Hard
been
hat
up?
on, baby. But no, yeah.
Hard hat on.
Actually, I'm proud to say that I've kind of figured out UFC 5. So
Oh, nice.
been giving the work to some people. I'm back onto online championships, kind of what I was doing on UFC 4.
So now, what's like
That's
the rank?
big, man.
What's the ranking system in that?
Yeah.
Huh?
What's the ranking system in that?
It's kind of different now than it was before, but it's like divisions, and then it's like you want to win 3 fights in a row and you get a belt, and then like
You got
get
that
the-
strap yet?
I've gotten a couple.
I like that.
Boots with the strap.
And this is the one that does random weight class, not random, but like every 30 minutes is a different weight class, or are you picking?
Yeah. Because I was doing the quick fight thing, and that was like just it's lesser competition, but now back on ranked. But
I like that.
and we're also swirling it on the weekends and hitting the lives.
Dropping some bombs.
I like that. And then
Dropping
you,
some
yeah, wow, that's
dropping some bombs.
was that. I never. I mean, we don't got to get into that too much, obviously. But was that recent?
That was
Is
live 2 Fridays ago, right?
Oh wow, I thought that was like high school.
No,
That's incredible. But your boy Mike Perry, maybe we can get into that a little bit.
Yeah, he will be avenged by Bobby Green this weekend. So
You put money on it?
yeah, I think we're chasing. So what, do we have to throw 200 on it, or is that a chase?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's a chase. I mean, you don't gotta throw.
Well, I don't know who you're gonna bet it through. You can't. I don't have any book here.
I got my bookie,
Price Picks, Bovada, I don't know, something like that.
mybookie.ag.
Yeah, but it was tough to see, tough to watch. Glad he didn't get put out bad. And I think Darren Till's the one to defeat Jake Paul.
Brutal. Darren Till has been on like a 5-year skid.
Yeah.
He already lost to what's his face?
Did he win his boxing match?
Yeah, but I mean, it was like a stupid ending.
And then the fight afterwards.
Yeah.
Come on.
When you You go from UFC championship fight to the undercard of Little Abdu. It's not the. It's not the
Oh,
best.
it was that card?
It was
Abdul
Bula
Roj
guy.
Abdul Rojic.
He was an undercard for the little guy.
Dude, that fight was sick though. They were throwing hands. Abdul Rojic was.
Yeah, they gotta
When's
do
Bula
they
getting
gotta
in
do
the ring?
fight.
Yeah.
Bula's scared. Bula don't
I
want
know,
the
I don't think
smoke.
Bula doesn't want it.
That's so funny though. What's the news with your boy Connie? Do we have any date? Do we have
December 14th, I think.
December now?
Yeah, it's gonna be December.
Christ, I get why Suge sent out the message. Fucking
Yeah, we gotta get him.
glad you're doing well.
That little fan boy.
That's your boy. What are you talking about?
No, he's calling Suge a
Suge's a
fanboy.
fanboy.
I want.
But you like sugar.
I mean,
Not to the point of Conor though. For
No, I know.
he does. He doesn't want to face the facts.
I did circle Cheetos pick. If you look on,
That is true.
you
That's
don't know, now you
bullshit.
know.
But now, hey, I picked Cheeto the first time. I bet on Cheeto the first time they fought. Bet on Suge the second time. That's
look at
fake.
you.
But yeah, that was a crazy. I'm trying to find it
He
right.
bought Khabib's house today from the Russian government.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
Sent him a DM.
Did he actually?
I think so.
That's crazy. Well, what do you think's going on with Khabib and the Russia thing? Do you think he just like wasn't giving the Russian government their cut, enough of their cut? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then he's
had
like,
to be.
"Fuck it."
And then, I mean, on top of, didn't they have a guy from their camp commit that terrorist attack?
That was crazy. Did you guys see the videos of that? They're just straight up massacring, killing cops and shit, like taking cover on police cars, just like chilling in the middle of the street, just popping shots. Jesus. And it was a guy from Khabib's camp. Yeah, but it's like crystal clear footage of like business cameras. Like
Living a crazy world, man.
yeah, it was wild. But yeah, Suge said, "Missed the old Conor. You fell off, bud. Still a fan though. I don't actually care that you're 1-4 in your last 5. I'm still as excited to watch. Hope the toe is feeling better though."
No, isn't there another one that said like
I couldn't
he
find
never
it.
was that good?
Oh,
Like,
there it is. There it is. Conor isn't in anyone
Yeah.
goat talk. There it is. Entertainment, yes, but skills, no. Has a really good left hand, shit cardio, weak jits, decently athletic, mentally weak, drug addict, needs rehab. 1-4 last 5 fights. Still a fan though. Hope toe heals up.
weak jits, man. Weak jits.
Yeah, I mean he's a black belt. They're saying so.
He reversed Nate first fight. I mean,
I don't
I
know.
don't really want to go into specifics.
Yeah.
Suge. I mean, the guy was handed everything.
Oh, we're talking.
tell you
We're
this much.
talking handed.
Suge
Your
ain't-
wife is in me DMs.
Suge ain't taking a fight on 2 weeks' notice with the torn ACL for interim belt. Suge ain't putting anyone out in 13 seconds.
He's fighting with a hood toe. That's for sure. Aww.
I think
I don't know. I think he said
Suge's
it.
gonna get exposed this next fight.
I guess. Hey,
Can we do a Conor Suge fight?
Time will tell. Oh, we wouldn't want that. That would be bad for the podcast. That's you don't want that kind of smoke.
I mean, you know, Suge's gonna be
Yeah, running after he knocks Conor out to the fence to hop over.
it's
The real-
all love. It's all love on the trough.
And that's honestly, the thing with Suge is he's getting to that point where he's starting to kind of call his fights, and I think this is his way of kind of opening that door for Conor. He's going to want to go up in the weight class. Conor's going to have a couple fights.
He
It's
wants
like-
the money. He wants the payday.
Well, the thing, he don't need to pay. He's one of the richer guys, which is crazy. But no, 100%. You get the Conor
An
pay that you
open
take it, but
relationship, too.
that is weird. They're on Tinder together, crazy. And it's his gross wife as the picture. I'm like, put Sean as the picture if you want some hot shit.
Wait, like them together to get a third?
yeah, but it's like just a picture of her, and then like it's like on Finding Girls, right? And then she opens the door for, oh, my husband's actually Sean O'Malley.
I messaged, still waiting to hear back.
He's not into that devil stuff, man. Come on. But yeah, I mean, it's like Boog said, it's all love. I just think he wants to be in the back of Conor's mind. I mean, as does everyone, which is it's a respect thing at the end of it. But yeah, I haven't watched UFC at all. Well, Bobby Green's fighting this weekend.
Patty.
Oh,
Batty the Batty.
the Batty.
Is it in the UK?
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck. That means it's an early card.
Nope. Same time. The UK fans are pissed about it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of sick.
Because it's like 3 a.m. their time or something.
And I feel like it has something to do with like they sign all these random like pay-per-view deals and like with ESPN Plus now where they have to have them like certain amount of time. You know what I mean, certain cards at certain amount of times, like X amount, and that's why we get like random ass like bullshit cards like towards the end of the year. I feel like they just start trying to stuff shit together to like hit quotas. I hate quotas.
I heard it was supposed to be in Utah, and it was set for 7, and then they moved it. But then they're also going to do a Utah card, like. So
Why?
That might be dumb.
Why would they ever go to Utah? The elevation thing is so dumb.
They pay.
I don't.
The Mormons
give
got
a
the
fuck.
money.
Endless bank accounts, dude.
And
But
it's famous for head kicks.
Yeah.
that kick.
Two
It's
head
not
kicks
the
in a row.
cloth from which he is cut. But yeah, Teej, what you been
up?
up to? We
Shout
went to
out Piggy
Twisters.
Boys.
Nice.
T. Owens.
What?
Hey,
If you feel it.
Chase it. What you been up to? I mean, big movie guy now. I mean, you always have been, but now
Big
you're
movie
starting
guy.
to throwing
Wrangling-
together a few.
wrangling
Are we
man.
going tomorrow? Or no? You guys want to go? Thursday night?
I think I'm out. I'm not spending my birthday watching a superhero movie.
It's a comedy, baby. It's a
Change your
comedy.
mind.
I did like the soundtrack sounds.
I did. I just missed Kevin Tahoe. Did a quick trip
Oh yeah, that's right.
with your brother
And
and
Jerhan, is that who?
we
or-
did stop in Sac. Did you see those pictures? It got,
No,
it got
no,
pretty
I-
wild Friday night at Sac.
You guys went? Did you go out?
Oh yeah, we can talk more
They
off
lit
the
the
pod.
beam.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let's just say my beam was lit. But yeah, we went to Sac with Jer for a night. He showed us a good time.
How is downtown Sac? Is it like
So
do they
he
have like a
took-
strip that
He
they have
took
like a
us
bunch
to
of bars?
Sutter Street, and he's like, I was like, hey, because I had agreed to go. Dube really wanted me to get. Dube and Mitch wanted me to go to Tahoe, mostly Dube.
Thanks for the invite, dude.
And then
Pussy.
I was like, fuck, I don't really want to drive because they weren't going to go till Saturday morning. I'm like, I don't want to do like wake up at 6, drive all the way to Saturday.
It's a full day.
Full
affair,
day,
right?
yeah. I'm
I
like,
know.
I'll break it into 2 trips. I text Jared. I'm like, you do anything Friday night? Like, you thinking? Well, he also has NCAA 25, so we played that for a while. But yeah, I went there. Then Mikey ended up meeting us there. But it's called Sutter Street, and he's like, there's this bar called Powerhouse. He's like, it's a $20 cover. I'm like, $20 cover? I'm like, what the?
We getting
fuck?
free drinks
Yeah.
when we get in. What the
So
fuck?
we walk in. It was cool. It was like 3 different bars in one. It was like one of those things. So the first bar was like kind of like 70s, 80s dance floorish thing. And then you walked and there was like an outside, but there was a cigar bar that people were just like lighting up cigars. So people
That's
were
kinda
smoking
cool.
cigars. And then it was like almost like a tiki bar vibe. And then there was like the next bar was more of like a modern speakeasy look. So there was like 3 different weird looks. And then we went to like this country bar and that's where things got wild. But no, it was
a couple of hawk tours.
yeah. Tahoe was fun. The place we stayed at wasn't that good. But did Garwoods, had a couple
Nice.
Woodies. I fucking after
Overrated Woodies.
drinks. I thought the drinks were good. We only went for drinks. I think the food might be a little overrated. But I got fucking boned gambling. And I was like literally thinking, I'm like, I want to buy a PS5. I literally lost as much as a PS5 cost. It was
shit.
so bad. I took out 300 bullets, literally went to
300 bullets.
craps, $25 minimum. And I'm with Mikey. I'm like, hey, let's get the Santa vibe going. Reno,
Yeah.
Calneva, let's get it going. Let's start throwing
That's
stuff.
so good.
200 gone in probably like 6 throws. Like one guy, it was just horrible. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was like, we're playing $25 chips. Like you have to,
Yeah,
25
it's-
has to be out. It's 25 minimum. Like, fuck.
So then we take 100, and this is gonna be really good because now we know what happens. And I'm like, fuck it, dude. Like, let's go bet on the open. Like, let's go out. Let's bet on winner. So we go, and I think it was, like Xander was like plus 250, and Scotty was plus 450 or something. And I'm like, fuck. I hear I was looking. I'm like, Xander looks good. Yeah, like we should probably bet Xander. And then he's like, well, I got money on Scotty and everything. Like, let's just bet Scotty. So we put it on Scotty. I'm like, fuck. Xander ended up winning the open. So that would have covered my losses. But so we lost that. And then literally he's like, dude, everyone was losing money. And dude's like, fuck this. Everyone get out 100. I'm going to go to blackjack. We're just going to we're going to let it ride. Let's get our money back up. Like I'll drive the car or whatever. I'm like, fuck it. Let's go. And I was drunk. I'm like, let's go. We lost it all in literally 5. I don't even think we got 5 hands. Like, and he's looking like we didn't even win one hand. It was just like, take our money. So like, I think the one, she had like a 7, 4, flop, 10. I'm like, we're done.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was just really
When
bad.
you're cold, you're cold. That's the one thing about
And
gambling.
then,
It's like,
and then I took out more the next night. And then I was like, this is stupid.
That's
We did
crazy.
Craps again. I'm like, I'm done.
Why were the minimums? Are they always 25 in Tahoe?
No, so everything, I don't know. Well, because that was a Saturday night. When we went Sunday, I think it was down to 15. But they, the crap staple was, they did like electric, or it's like a weird electric craps thing that when they
Right, where it just shakes the dice like the.
Well, no, they have this one you actually threw it, but instead of like having, because they probably didn't have enough dealers, instead of having multiple people like divvying out your stuff, you just input it on the screen.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so it was like a weird. It was kind of cool, but the dice would stick, and it just was not the best.
Yeah.
But I did see something crazy, and it was another moment where I could have stopped and helped, but I didn't. Which I need to get better at, Kevin. But yeah, on Tuesday, no, maybe Monday. I don't know. I'm driving back from Trader Joe's. And
Not a far drive.
Not a far drive. And I'm on Union. I'm right on Union where that the light is where the firehouse is. So I'm like halfway, I'm almost by my house. And this is where I was, I don't even know if dash cam would have caught it. There's a guy, I'm parked like, and I have like music blasted, windows down, I'm just like ready to go. And there's a guy walking on the sidewalk. And like, I don't know if you've seen, there's like kind of a slope on some of those sidewalks, like going into like apartments. He's walking with a stroller and he like turns, trips, goes over, like he went over the handlebars, over the stroller, and just body slams, collapses the stroller. Like the soldier, he's on the ground, and you hear screams. Like, oh my god!
Was it
a
a stroller or like a walker?
No, it was a stroller.
Like with the baby in
Yes,
it?
and the kid popped out crying, and then it was like a 3 or 4 year old, and he's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I'm just in shock, and I keep driving. I'm like, oh my god, oh my
That's
god,
fucking crazy.
if it was probably a newborn to 1 year old, they would have been crushed and dead. But this one was like a 3 year old.
Holy shit.
Fucking fully down.
Was it a bigger guy?
I mean, no, he was probably like average size. He wasn't like tall, but like probably had a little belly on it. But like literally just like walking, trip all the way down, just full force.
Holy
Could you imagine
shit.
explaining that one? I mean, to your wife.
Yeah.
I mean, let alone
But then I'm like driving, and the kid got out. I'm like, that kid may be a little too old for the stroller. Like he was like kind of lanky. I mean, obviously he was crying his eyes. I'm like, I would be too, but.
She got traumatized.
I know. I'd never go on a stroller again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm probably not buying him a new one. So that's the last stand with the stroller. You're probably, scared to get in one from now on.
Strollers, John.
Yeah. Shout out, John.
Marcus.
Oh yeah. Wow. You guys got a stroller. Nice.
But are we gonna touch on the ear thing that Trump or no?
Oh yeah. I mean, we touched on it a little bit the last
did you?
podcast, but yeah, we can touch on it.
Yeah, let's touch on the fucking Congress grilling the Secret Service and just the blatant fuck up.
Dude, it's been so bad. I haven't gotten to see much of that, but like they're just. Didn't she resign? I think she just
she resigned
today.
today.
So.
They grilled her.
But yeah, no, I saw that. They're
Even AOC.
Yeah.
but like
It looks planned. Don't want to.
Oh,
Like
I
a
don't think
community
it was
knows.
planned. Community
No,
notes.
but like, not. I shouldn't say planned, but I think they wanted it.
now, okay, so I see what you're saying. You're saying there was
the deep state is
They left
There's
the
a-
door, they
oh.
left the door open, dude.
well, yeah, and there's so many things that are coming out, and it's like, what do you take as fact? Yeah, I mean, fact and what's not. But like the fact that there was supposed to be someone stationed up there, and they said it was too hot, and so they went.
No, they said steep.
oh, is that what they
They
said?
said it was
Steve?
too steep, and then the guy said it was
They obviously didn't watch The West Wing.
the roof they were actually on, the snipers closer to Trump, was
steeper.
more steep than this.
Yeah,
roof
I mean
they got
that, and that's the thing, right? Like, there's so many fuck ups. It's hard
crazy, dude.
to say it wasn't on purpose. Now,
Crazy, Kev. Get
now
ready, get ready
did
for World War III.
It'd be a Civil War II.
well, fuck. I don't know what's worse.
I asked T. Rando if he's going to the Civil War. He's like, 100 fucking.
Yeah, that would be the thing is there's so many more Californians that are Republican that just don't live in San Francisco, LA. You know what I mean? Like outside of the big
Orange County's the
cities.
big one.
Exactly. Like all the rural towns, all you drive through them, they're all Trump flags the whole way through. That Civil War would be quick and easy, as the boys say.
Well, I can handle a gun. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, and I think you'd be fighting for the wrong side, Todd. I think I think me and Boog would have you in the crosshairs, just lining
I'd probably
you up.
get a one-way ticket for Europe. Let you guys fight it out.
That's fine.
Get a visa.
And then we're shutting down the borders as soon as that happens. You're not coming back. Fucking snipping that passport.
Cool. I'll be fucking ambassador.
Ambassador. No, it's so crazy. Like there's so many. I just finished a book on the CIA called Surprise, Kill, Vanish, but it's like all like real missions, like hidden hand. They call them hidden hand missions that are like
Triple X shit.
exactly like they're going in like assassinating people and like getting out, and like it's all stuff that just recently come to light, but it's like from the Vietnam War, from the Cold War. And so it's like if they're doing that shit back then, what are they doing with technology now? And it's like I'm not saying that the shooting has anything to do with that, but like
Well, we'll know when the book comes out in 20 years.
exactly. Well, or not. You get the JFKs where they just keep postponing, then you know something's really up. Something's funky.
JFK was mob.
You think? I think it was CIA.
With the mob, yeah.
Well,
I think the CIA
higher.
delegated down to the mob and said,
Which is, and that's the other thing they talk about too, right? It was like they had like CIA handlers that were like infiltrate places, and you would never know they were CIA, right? Like,
Right.
They would never be the trigger man, never, but it would be like subplanting thoughts, being like, yeah, like JFK does want us out of like, why the fuck? Like, that's all of our money. Like, we're selling guns. They want us out of Vietnam. Like, boom. And then you just
Where,
start. What?
war where?
Fucking
Love it. But yeah, no, there's definitely some fuckery afoot. That's what I will say. But what do you,
how do you let the guy take the first shot?
dude? How do you let him get on a roof? It's
Well, once you see gun, too, yeah, that's not good.
it's.
Gun was lined up and then didn't take the shot. They let him take the first shot.
They were sending pictures of him. It's all so crazy how it just. I don't know. But
Talk about it if you don't know. Now you know.
if they did want him dead, this is the worst possible outcome because he got shot in the ear and he came up, fight.
And now, do you see baseball teams are
Yeah.
doing
The Cardinals are hitting
the guy in the second's like,
It's so good, and people are all pissed off and worked up out of shape about it online.
the
But
Cardinals guys are like
they're
going like
covering
this.
the ear. It's so. I mean, it's awesome. I hate to say it, but it's awesome.
We got a new for kickball. When you get a double, now it's
Oh yeah, we're. What were your thoughts on Twisters? As good as the first? Too different to compare?
so I, as you know, we're all pretty big Glenny P, guys.
Absolute star.
That's the first movie I've ever seen of him.
Really? You haven't?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen Maverick? You need to.
I'm
you need
not.
to get on this train.
The first
man.
one's horrible. I refuse to see the second.
What? The Top Gun?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hot take.
That's
wow.
not as hot as
Horrible? Wow.
dude. It's a love story. Yeah. It's a love story that they shoehorn fighter pilots in, and the love story is awful. If you Pearl Harbor is a better love story.
Well, that is a three-way story. That love triangle.
Shout out
With
Triangle.
but
Shout out.
still
Affleck.
the love story is way better in Pearl Harbor than. Top
Isn't
Gun.
it crazy? Let's just go over that plot that you pitched for a studio with Pearl Harbor. Ben Affleck gets Kate Beckinsale. Then he goes. He thinks he dies. His best friend then gets with Kate Beckinsale. Then he comes back, figures out, hate him. Okay, we're now Pearl Harbor happens. Now we're gonna go over and fight. We fight. My best friend, who took my girl, dies.
That's what that is.
No,
A
dies.
whole lot of cocaine.
And then I'm gonna go marry Kate Beckinsale, and I'm gonna name him after the best friend who died, who took the girl from me. That is a mind fuck.
That is a lot of cocaine, is what that is.
And then the studio's like, I love it. Let's go.
Exactly. Let's roll with
Let's roll.
no, it is an absolutely fucking bonkers storyline. But
But I know you were wondering why at the end they didn't kiss in the airport, and it just came out that was filmed, and then our boy Steven Spielberg, producer, said cut it, it's too cliche, because she's not trying to find love, she's trying to find what she loves to do, with is going and finding the twisters.
So 20 years ago, they
finding
would've
her
been-
loving. Well, 20 years ago, Glenn's in the car, not to do spoilers, but Glenn's in the truck at the end,
and he's he's feeling it, and he's chasing
He's
it.
definitely hanging on to that rail. I'll tell you that.
What?
He's definitely hanging on to that rail in the beginning.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's not letting go. Well, and my
That was
thoughts.
pretty quick. That was right into it.
It was
Like, yeah.
exactly. But why are we not wrapping the legs around too? I mean, the legs are stronger than the arms. Really get a grip. I don't know.
Also, not to ruin this for people, but
Glenn had to be doing Daisy, right?
what?
Is Glenn doing Daisy?
Is that her name, Daisy? 20 years ago? Yeah. No, I'm talking about.
no, he's talking about the actress. He's talking Glenn, the actress.
Oh, no, I don't think so. He has a girlfriend, I think.
Glenn doing Daisy.
Maybe. She's British in real life. Nuts.
That's weird.
No, but the pool scene, I thought he probably should have died in that. He was just crawling, and after one guy just gets.
But he can't
like,
die
no,
at
I
that
know,
point.
but it's like
but
you
yeah.
can't have one dude just fly and then he's still just like crawling.
Right.
Stay low.
He didn't stay low. The guy picked up
Yeah,
a big
he
sail
picked
in his
up. He
chest.
picked
They're
up.
gonna kill him when he was trapped on the.
Yeah, we're giving too much away. Kev Cal's gonna see it. So he's
But
gonna,
no, good movie. The last thing I wanted to end on.
Well,
though,
wait. I want to hear about Kev's All-Star game.
That's what I was gonna say. The last thing I want to end on was the All-Star game. Let's hear
Hey,
about it,
now,
Kev. So,
you're an all-star.
men's league,
Yeah.
and this is all of like San Jose. Like, what's the full breakdown? I want to hear
Well, it's
who's in
just-
this game.
So it's just like
And you vote. Do players vote you
the
in?
players. Yeah. So the players vote.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
That's
so
legit.
The players, so like what you do is you can't vote for yourself, and then whatever place.
It's just
you're-
like 12-year-old
I know,
All-Stars. I used
yeah.
to vote for Parker Garrett every year. I hope that fuck made it.
But yeah. So no, like whatever place your team's in, basically allots you like how many All Stars you'll get.
Oh shit.
So-
Okay.
So it's in our division. There's six teams in one division and 6 teams in another. So the All-Star game is just our division versus their division.
Kind of sick.
Yeah. So no, and it's a relatively even split. Like there's a couple of pretty solid teams in ours, a couple of really good teams in theirs. We had like the bottom 2 teams in the league, but I think, regardless, it was an even game.
And do you have to make sure that you have enough pitchers, or what?
Yeah. So our guy was the manager of our team. So he was reaching out to people because it's only a 6-inning game or 2 hours. So it's very quick. But you get introed and everything. I mean, you stand on the line, you do the
Have
natty.
you played
Wow,
at Muni
that's
before?
sick.
I've only played at Muni in these 2 games. that
Oh
I
shit.
played.
Okay. Yeah, that's sick.
So yeah, so this was my second time, and like this time I was kind of, because we only had 3 All-Stars. So like honestly, I was like, I'm kind of fringe, but I got in for our team.
Is there fans?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck! I wish.
Why? Yeah, you should have told us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But no, all you guys were gone by this point. It's Saturday.
Not me.
But let's see. So yeah, I mean, you get introed. So I mean, I was starting I was hitting sixth, and then I played short the first 3 innings.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
Hitting six, playing six.
yeah. So I was playing short the first 3, then I was off. Another guy was playing 4 through 6, and then I was supposed to pitch the 6th. So the last inning. So I got no balls on the field, which kind of sucked. My first at bat, grounded to the pitcher. And I mean, it's
Hard hit ball though.
if it got past his glove though, where I had to like beat it out
A
for
scribbler,
a
yeah, it would have been.
yeah. But so yeah, I mean, it's a duel. I mean, they scored like a run in the 3rd. Our first guy got a hit, and then we went like ice cold. I think second, 3rd, and 4th, we didn't get a hit.
Shit.
Yeah, so it was. I mean, this game was just cooking.
This is wood bats too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
Any breakers? Any broken
we
woodies?
did. I think each side broke another guy's bat.
I love that.
Theoretically, could you cork and they get pissed?
If you can, no. I mean, if you do it, if you cork and you break, then yeah, you're probably gonna get like banned from
You're
the
out
league.
the league. Yeah, what the
like,
fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
No, we're cool on cork bats.
Yeah, no, if you broke a cork, you're definitely out. But
Man.
so no, I just came off the field and we were losing 1-0, and the guy who's on our team throwing the 4th inning, like 3rd batter in, like throws a pitch and then just kind of starts like wiggling his arm, and we're like, it's like a couple pitchers immediately noticed. Wasn't really too keen on it, but throws another pitch, starts shaking. And then, because I mean, we're still in season, so like this guy could possibly have to pitch tomorrow.
Oh, you guys don't
for
do
his
your
team.
All-Star game at the end?
So it's just a Saturday, and you got games on Sunday.
It's a midsummer classic, baby.
I feel like the All-Star game for that sort of thing should be.
Yeah,
All-Star
but no,
weekend either.
well, no, it's just Excite Ballpark. So whatever day they can get it, they just
that
grab
makes
it.
sense.
So yeah,
Excite Ballpark is crazy.
I know it's weird, but yeah. So at
We
Muni,
should try and
essentially.
grab it just to do a game.
So yeah,
do
our
a
guy goes out to the
podcast.
mound, and the pitcher's like, "Yeah, I think I'm done. Like something's like actually kind of not feeling too great." So I just come out of the come right out from the dugout because
Yeah.
Sean, I mean, knows like that's basically when
Oh, Harrington's coaching?
Yeah, sure, yeah,
Oh.
he's our guy. So yeah, he knows like anytime like I
He's
can
the
just
ultimate Jackie Moon, player, owner, coach.
exactly. So
good.
he knows that I can just hop right in and go to the middle of an inning. So I came in, and so we're the home team. So we were down 1-0. I inherited first and second with 1 out, and
And what are we working
Then
with
just
pitch-wise today?
change up away, ground
Yeah,
ball,
no.
get us out.
so no, I was fast curveball and a slider.
You got your
or
slide
fast curveball
piece.
change up. My bad. And then I actually had like a real catcher back there. So like he
So
comes
nice.
out first pitch. He wants me to throw a change up. I'm like, oh, this guy's nice. All right.
Yeah, that's
So,
exciting. Hey, it's knowledge.
Yeah, I
Kev.
know. So I was
Knowledge.
feeling pretty good, but I got the first guy it was a weak ground out to second, just got the out at first. So we had second and third with 2 outs.
Runner stayed at third on that one.
No, it's first and second. So it's ground ball to second.
gotcha,
2 guys
gotcha,
just move
gotcha,
up. So yeah, then it's second and third. And I mean,
Strikeout situation.
and that's exactly what happened. Just
Yeah,
fucking
perfect.
punch ticket. Same guy punched out last year too. So
Love
Did you
that.
jaw
Got his
walking
number.
back? Did you say something?
no, oh,
Sit the fuck down, bitch.
no, because we were losing. Yeah, no, we were losing. No, I just came out. I mean, I probably threw like 7 pitches. It was just boom, boom, boom,
That's
and then
sick.
just put one.
And when they asked you,
on
did
the
you
spot.
say fastball, fastball, fastball?
Yeah, pretty much. I shook a couple times. I'm like, no, we're not messing around. It's one finger, dog. Let's go.
Keep on.
Yeah, but no, got the out.
Give him the heater.
And so we go pretty cold again in the 5th, and we see the guy warming up for the 6th in the bullpen, and we're coming into the inning 3, 4, 5 for the bottom of the
Nice.
6th.
Love that.
And so we're looking at the guy, and we're like, all right, this is definitely the guy who's going to give us a chance, because he was definitely not as notable of a pitcher in the league.
80
and
poo.
it's still 1-0.
It's still 1-0.
Dad threw out his own kid and
Yeah.
a father's son.
So yeah, this guy, our first hitter, I mean, probably hits the hardest ball of the day. Launches a ball to like deep right center, like a couple steps in front of the track, and this guy just runs it down. And
Good contact, though.
yeah,
Love
we were
that.
thinking that, but we were also thinking like, fuck, we just drove the farthest ball of the game.
And
and
wait,
it
that
didn't
guy was
fall.
left-handed or right-handed?
Left-handed hitter.
Oh, I was going to say, that was
Yeah.
righty
No, no,
shot.
no, yeah.
This kind of the biz.
Yeah. So no, this guy ropes one, and then the 4 hitter comes up, and the pitcher with 2 strikes tries to get a little too fancy. So like he's trying to go and he does like a little double pump, like looking towards the third base dugout towards us.
Nestor
and then
Cortez.
tries to go and throw. Dots a dude.
Oh,
Plunk
0-2?
job. Or is it 1-2?
You guys
Either
had to
way.
chirp after that.
No, we were just more like, hey, thanks for giving us a free one.
Free
Like
pass.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah. So then the 5-hitter comes up, and his first at bat, he had like a 7-pitch at bat and got like struck out looking, but he worked a 3-2. Same exact situation. I think he had like a 7-pitch at bat, 3-2 count. Guy like throws a pretty good like little backdoor breaker, but like the umpire had a pretty like, you know, corner
Set
to
up
corner
where
zone.
he was at,
Yeah, and so it was a ball, and he called it a ball because I mean, men's league they could have been. He could have just punched that guy's ticket, but he didn't. So after the HBP walk, so now I come up to the plate doing the 6th spot. And
What inning is this? 5?
bottom 6. This is
Oh,
it.
this is it.
This
This is it. So we got first and second with 1 out, and I'm up there just trying to get a heater.
Yeah, what
Just
is that? Is that what you're thinking? You're thinking one thought process?
Is
walking
Sean
in?
coaching third?
I think so.
I would
think
love to
so.
see Sean laying down some legend.
But no, so I mean, go up there and I'm thinking, all right. And I also kind of knew who the catcher was too, so I'm trying to kind of like think with them.
You're not looking
Fastball,
back though, right?
don't
No,
swing.
not looking back. No. First pitch, throws a spinner, misses high. I'm up 1-0 and he just missed with this curveball. So I'm like, okay,
Oh, he's giving it to you,
yeah,
baby.
100%. So 1-0 count, get the fastball, and it's just I smash it right down the third baseline, and it's like kind of like got a little hook to it, but it comes down and like nicks chalk. And
Chalk fly up.
like no, it was spray paint, and then it got down to the grass. But yeah, I mean, clearly, like I see it, I go down, and it's fair, and so I didn't even look back at the umpire because I'm like, these guys have been pretty good. I saw it hit white, so I'm booking it immediately, thinking like, all right, sweet, I'm gonna get 2 out of this. We're gonna tie this thing up, and I'm going around these bags, and I realize the guy who walked in front of me is kind of like built like me, like someone who can move. This bitch takes off once it hits the dirt and just sprints to the left field corner. And so the left fielder's running it down, and our guy's moving fast. There's only 1 out. So I wouldn't have blamed Sean
For
if he
holding him.
thought about it. Yeah, it could have been second and third.
No, we're
1
sending
out.
him, baby.
And
We came here to win a fucking all-star
the last
game.
2 games that we played in the Division 1, they've been ties. Because the last time
So weak.
here we go. This guy gets this, I mean, good left fielder, gets the ball in the corner. Our guy's probably like right at third. Sean's waving him.
Nice.
And so I'm at second base, and now I'm just ball watching.
Anticipating.
And so
Helmet about to pop. You're about to
it's-
pop. the
I mean, I'm
helmet.
just kind of looking because I know the left fielder and I know the shortstop's got a good arm. Like if you give this guy a good relay, I'm like, fuck, this guy can throw him out because they weren't that far home to.
And are you going as soon as that shortstop releases the ball to home? Are you sprinting to
No,
third?
you still got to watch.
I mean, in the moment, I only took a couple of shuffles. So I mean, here it comes. This guy stabs it like it's like right up against the foul pole. Gets it, throws it to short, and I mean Sean's waving him. So here goes this guy. I see all of our guys rise and like come out of the dugout, and I'm like, oh shit, this is sick. So the shortstop catch it. I mean, he throws a fucking perfect ball to home. I mean,
One hopper?
No, he just fucking hummed it, and I'm like, fuck. This dude comes in, like avoids, swipe,
sick.
umpires right on it, safe. We
That's
win.
so
I mean,
sick.
yeah, we win 2-1. So like these guys, like the dugout initially comes out and like mobs the guy at the plate.
don't mob you first. What
Hold
the
on.
fuck?
So no, they come because it was right in front of them. It was right in front of them, so they got to see like the sweet slide. And I mean, I was like, oh shit. So like, and then after that, like everyone came out to me, chucked the helmet. I got water bottles spilled over my head and shit, dude.
That's
Oh
so
man,
sick.
dude, it was fucking sweet. So yeah, I got the walk-off knock
That's dope. In the All-Star.
in the All-Star
MVP,
game.
obviously.
No, I mean, I was.
Got the shutout inning. Got
Yeah,
the,
I came in.
the
Yeah,
2/3.
got the 2/3.
Yeah, did you get the MVP?
No, I mean they don't actually like announce.
We'll give it to you. The
Yeah,
honorary
yeah,
MVP.
Cali,
yeah,
Cali,
yeah,
Cali.
it's- yeah,
I'm
it's-
sure Sean would sign off
It's
on that.
it's assumed on that one, but yeah. So yeah, no, that was sick. First
Fucking-
walk off hit of my life.
I was gonna say. I was gonna ask. That was my next
no,
question.
never had any walk off knocks to end a ball game, but yeah, dude. I mean,
Dope.
like I said, sick to just do it at Excite because I mean,
Exactly.
all sentimental, like all all the pro guys have played there and shit. So it's a sick field to do it at.
Yeah.
yeah. It was definitely a cool moment.
Fuck yeah. Especially one that's like an actual ball that's getting to the wall. You know what I mean? Like it's not a cheapie.
No,
it was a fucking good, a nice ass
relay.
double.
I mean, it was straight out of straight out of a movie. You're just waiting for that ball to come boom, boom, and then
Just
and then
watching.
everyone erupts. Yeah. No,
Did you
crowd
guys-
was going nuts.
Did they
It's
do a
sweet.
Homer Derby before or no?
No, because there's three divisions, so there's 3 games
Oh
that they
shit,
have to
I
play.
didn't know that.
So yeah, there's the Division 1's always like the afternoon, like 2:30 to like 4:30.
Is that the top? Is that where you guys are?
Mm-hmm. So it goes to 3, 1.
So
and
I could
2.
be playing at a worse level than you guys.
Well, you're playing in like our same, like it's all SJ NABA is the name of this. Like
Yeah, but there's like,
there's tiers essentially. Like
oh, what the fuck? I
You
want to
think
go
I
play
could
for
play-
a shitty tier.
Do you think I could play D3 or no?
oh, you guys can easily all for sure play 3 for sure.
I could, Todd, let's
Should
sign
we do
up
it?
for
Should we do a
three.
D3? And then it's wood.
It's wood, and there's a lot. I mean, there's
we'll
a
get
lot.
a composite. Fuck it.
Yeah, there's a ton of teams in
If we could just
division.
play immunity, fuck.
Yeah, if you're
You
an
got to make the All-Star
you
game.
gotta make the All-Stars. Yep.
Hey, brother, you got to make the
and
All-Star
there's-
game.
I mean, there's 16 teams in Division 3, and there's 16 teams in Division 2, and there's only 12 in Division 1. So there's a lot of teams
So-
in the spring. And that's the only time you get to go to Excite.
I want to see if I could. Do you think I can make the All-Star team for a D3 team?
Jimmy, I would want you to play for us if you have any sort of arm left.
Oh,
my
I
man.
Kev, there's gas in the tank.
Yeah,
brother.
if there's gas in the tank.
There's
you-
gas in the tank. I'm just not sure
Yeah.
about the old wheel. The wheel clicks.
Come out in the fall and just
Well-
throw some innings just to see what happens.
I'm down.
Dude, that's
I
where-
want to go to
that's where it's
Patrick
fun.
and hit some bombs.
We've
I wanna-
been
I wanna-
saying
I know.
that
I want to run
forever.
into one, Kev. I haven't gone deep in
You got any of those old beezers
I was
around
gonna say,
still?
yeah, you need a gold.
got-
You need the
yeah.
34, 31 D Marini
Yeah.
and fucking just
I need-
unleash.
or I just cork a wood.
You could.
You,
That would
you have a
actually be
better
really
chance
fun.
with the beezer, I feel like,
yeah,
than a
probably.
wood. Because you can mishit the beezer and still the sweet spot's like that and the wood's like that.
Well, yeah, let's do it. I'll get my ONS Union. We'll post it on the YouTube channel.
Hey, we've been saying it for a long time, but
Moneyball
set
in
something
the
up.
background.
We can do it. I was gonna say do it this weekend, but I don't know what you guys are doing. But I'm house sitting. We got a little pool. We can go hit the pool after.
You house sit in same spot. Say the name on.
Yeah, I mean Toscanos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been house sitting right down the street. You've probably seen the house on the corner, like where the softball field is. If you walk through that white gate, the big white house with the huge front yard.
Yeah, okay.
I've been house sitting for them, and that house is fucking sick. It's so nice. Pool's like 85 degrees.
House
just
party?
primo. No, absolutely not. I've learned my lesson with those. But yeah, I think that's all. Oh, I guess lastly, I got a haircut again, obviously, and I was gonna grow the beard out, and I went back to the same guy, made a mistake, went back to the same guy. I was like, you know what,
Did he do your brows?
dude, it gets worse.
It kind of looks now that I'm looking at
did
it.
the
He did
pubes.
do them, huh?
He gets way worse. So brows aren't something that need to be done for a guy more than like every 6 months, I guess. If you want to touch them up, I get.
My brows never get touched.
That's, I mean, I've never had them done, but like I would understand if like they're growing out there, you getting some wild hairs, whatever, touch them up. But I got this done 2 weeks ago, so I go in there and 10:45, and it's appointment only, right? So you're thinking your appointment starts at 10:45. I got shit to do, but hey, whatever.
And this dude was late the first time too.
Late the first time. So we're going, and I'm sitting in the chair. It's like 10:50. He's still cutting someone's hair. Then he like I'm just like playing on my phone. And he comes and like taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, like gonna be a few minutes late. Sorry, like this guy showed up late." But I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Like at this point, sounds good. So he finishes doing this guy's beard, and I'm like, "Yeah, right." And so what's up? You're good. You're good. And so we're going, and like he does the hair, and I'm like, perfect. And I'm like, don't worry about the beard. Like I'm just gonna trim it up myself. And he's like, oh, like I'll get it for you. He's like, it's my bad. Like I was late. Like I made you stay long. Like I'll get it. And I was like, fuck. Okay. Like sounds good. So he brings out the straight razor and he like starts trimming the neck, which is fine. I'm like, that's totally above board. And then starts doing the face, and he brings my beard down to like my like mouth line, and so I look like just Dominican as hell already. And I'm like, what the hell? Then he leaves the soul patch and starts shaving right here, this like empty spot because I don't really grow hair that
Yeah.
well. So he just made it look like a fat soul patch.
Did you get a pic?
I went home and shaved immediately. It was like, and then he trimmed it down. So I literally looked like a metrosexual Dominican. It was the craziest thing ever. And like, I couldn't even take a picture of myself because I was like, I don't want this getting out anywhere. And he's like, you still look good. I was like, yeah, it looks great. And then of course, yeah, I touched up the eyebrows again and went lower than I'm like, I'm never going back.
Dude, you
there.
just need to go to Bird, man. Fuck. How many times we got to say it?
I know, but I like being different, man. I like having my own spot.
I'm different.
But I think the Bird's gonna be the go-to.
I got to go. My shit's getting long.
Wow.
I can't do the some teams, man. I just can't do it.
Something.
Wait, you got a good white man that can cut your hair then? Or Uncle Chops? Uncle Chops is good.
Is that the Lincoln guy?
Yeah. But it's you got to get Uncle Chops himself. He's like he'll do your beard. He does it right, but like it's a little more expensive and you're getting the full talking experience. I just like sitting there.
I don't do the
cut my
small
hair.
talk.
Which is
Same thing. Yeah, cashiers, take a note. I don't want to hear about your day. Don't ask me about mine. Just bag my groceries and let's get it going here.
Facts.
What do you cook with the ground turkey? I just cook it and eat it.
That's
all
crazy.
You need to know.
Ask me
Every
what you
single
Question
time.
about that.
Every single time.
Why do you do ground turkey over ground beef? I was just wondering.
Well, one, it's cheaper, but it's a little more lean too. I mean, you can get leaner ground beef, but sometimes I mix it up. But for the most part, ground turk.
ground turk.
Every time Trader does, what do you do with all this turkey? I cook it and I eat it. Thank you.
You shove it up your ass.
Just bag my shit. Fuck.
I know that is annoying. Well, it's like Lenore.
I love too when they're like, do you need bags today? Let's make some inferences. I don't have any on me, so yeah, I'm gonna need bags. Thank you.
They love doing that shit. They love shaming you for not bringing your reusable.
No,
bag.
and then
It's
also
like, I don't give a fuck.
they'll. What's the take? I don't know. We're going long, but what's your take on? Like some people, they'll start bagging the groceries as they go. I'm like, that's not my job. I just shopped. You can, if you don't have a bagger, I feel bad, but like I'm gonna wait. Yeah. And sometimes I'll get a dirty look from somebody. Oh, you don't have any bags? No. And he's like, oh, okay. And then like kind of doing it, and I'm like, it's not my fault. You're working the cashier at TJ's, man. Like
that.
We
100%.
can get through this. Like we can do this.
I feel like a lot of time they bring the bad attitude. You know what I mean? It's like I don't need this from you. I don't need it at all, actually. But I am a bagger of my own stuff just because
You want to get out of there?
that, and I like stuff done the right way. And if you let some fucking idiot bag stuff for you, your bread's gonna end up on the bottom, smushed with shit.
Well,
It's just
you're not getting bread anymore though.
Dave's.
Dave's.
I am. Just a little protein, just a little something in the morning. 'Cause I was going, honestly, like not no carbs, but like just a lot of meat and like a little bit of rice. But my energy was so bad. It was like I was hitting all the protein, but like the energy was just ass. So I was like, I will sacrifice a little bit of protein for more energy. But Dave's best of both worlds. Get your proteins. So, but yeah, I think that's it. Unless you guys, anyone, anything else?
Piggy boys,
Thinking about
peace out.
starting like kind of like a media thing, like outside of bars and outside of sports stadiums.
Like what? Let's hear. I'm intrigued.
Like get like a mini microphone and then
Yeah, you're gonna do a man on the street.
kind of like what I sent you, like that one, like
You're gonna do man on the
a
street.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, literally, if you have a camera and microphone, people are want to
Now, who's gonna be your cameraman?
as a career.
That's
You're
sick.
hired.
You're just gonna ask people random questions.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
I'll spit on that thing. Hawk too. See, and that's the thing. That guy, the guy who set up the question, didn't get any love from any of that, which sucks because he was the one that put her in this.
Turner Meeker here with Taz Media.
Taz Media is sick. You should do it. Why not?
KTVU, Channel 2
We'll
News.
see you outside of cartoons.
Yeah,
We'll get some post-bar interviews.
That's crazy. Downtown Campbell would bring some
Post
crazy
blooms.
people.
Post blooms, drunk people, hot dogs. We'll be there.
You're bringing the grill cart too. You're doing it
Call
all?
your segment Street Meat and just stand by the hot dog thing and then give interviews.
Street meat.
Turner Meeker, Street Meat Media. We're here with Kevin Cali.
How you spelling meat on that?
MEET.
There you go. We just did your whole show in about 3 minutes.
That's sick.
Marketing
That's
professional. Shout out Piggy Boys. If you guys need me, let me know.
Piggy
Hit me
boys,
up.
shout out Trough. All right, boys, that's it.
Last thing, happy birthday, Jim.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Jim.
Thank
Happy
you, boys.
birthday.
Appreciate it. Until next time, peace.